What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Untold Stories. Welcome to the final part, episode 4, the last session. So if you didn't already watch the last episode, episode 3, I definitely recommend going back and watching that. And if you haven't watched 2 or 1 before that, then again, I recommend watching them all in order. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the next episode.
I think that's enough of that for now. You're quite fond of this show, aren't you? Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room. This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Okay.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
What are we remembering?
Your mind. It's like a
The hell?
conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Is it actually, or are we just imagining things again?
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Okay, so we're doing this again. I guess we should turn it on. 5610 FM. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. So are we actually a patient?
2304. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
What?
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. Type in the numbers, James.
Report.
You gotta see this.
Oh, wait a minute. Wilson Police Department road traffic accident report file. Fatal accident. James Asian. Yeah, so injured in a fatal accident. Okay, what are the line 1, line 2, line 3? So what is it counting as line 1? Would this be line 1? Is that what it's asking? Is that what we need to do? Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a head-on collision. Restoration found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Asian was questioned on the scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer, 20 years. Okay then. This doesn't sound too good for Mr. Asian. So line 1 is maybe 2? I have no idea what it's considering as the lines here. So oh wait, the stuff that's circled. How many things are circled? 1, 2, 3 things are circled. 20F dash fatal accident. Okay, let's try that. See what happens. 20F. Is it capital F? Dash fatal accident. Oops. Okay, let me just see if that works. Oh, it worked. That's exactly what we need to do. Okay. So the next piece of information that is circled is empty whiskey. Empty whiskey. Okay. And then the last one would be out of control. Out of control. There we go. I got it.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000 FM. Oop, I guess I could have just hit the other one.
It's not like him at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Okay, so now this doesn't make sense to you. We're in a hospital. You step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. Can I interact with any of this stuff? Okay. Don't have that 5th pint. First steps to recovery. Tense up, someone else is here. The doors are locked. Hello? Is there somebody else here? Please don't jump out at me. I'm just looking.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Keep on going. I'm assuming there's probably more tapes. You've spent most waking moments in here. The only video they have is some horror compilation. Trash. Definitely a hospital, obviously. Another door you never opened. You don't know what was in there. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why they're... I missed it, damn it. Oh wait, is that something? Yeah, what's that there?
You honestly
She
believe
was
that
the
Hennings was
investigator of the
drunk as a will,
accident.
and not this little shit. If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
This guy's obviously not happy. I don't blame him. You grab the keys of the table. They weigh heavy in your hand. Second to unlock this door or the other door? Nope. Let's try back here, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. There's another tape. There you go.
The first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's got to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
Okay. So that's that. Okay. So I did see this, but I didn't get to see if I could actually, no, I think that's a current recording. Sort of, somehow. Oh, there we go. I was hitting the wrong... Oh, now I feel stupid. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you? What? Don't say that. What the hell? Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. No, 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 no. Nobody's here. Stop it. You can't breathe over my neck. My back's to the wall. You can't do it. No, no, no. You feel dread in the pit around your pit of your stomach. Wait. I'm gonna go back. I want to see if there were more tapes before I go through that bright door. Alright, here we go. Oh.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident.
Oh, we're back here.
I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
Amp charge full to 10. 100 joules. Right.
100 joules.
Turn on this thing. Yeah. Turn it all on. I have no idea.
Clear.
Oh, there we go.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. Joules.
I'm going.
Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
Okay, I got it this time. I get what's wrong. I understand. I did have. I had other stuff on, and I shouldn't have.
Weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360. Charge full.
I see. 360.
Come on, 360. Hurry.
Go, go.
Clear. Well.
Oh, look at that. I'm awake.
It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away. Trey, let's get it going now, please.
X-ray, right. Sorry, that's me. Alright, let's do it.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage.
Yeah, I don't know
We
what
need to
that
drain this now
is.
to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
Okay, trepanation.
Switch on a drill, please.
Switching drill on. Oh, there we go.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax.
Oh, that's
while we go
nice.
through these next steps.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We're
Look
going
at
to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, now we're back here. $22.05. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Okay, let's look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Go to hall. You push through the crowd and into the hallway. The hallway is welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Okay. Can I go to the kitchen? They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people, and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Can I eat the roast? Oh, the corpse. Maybe later, okay. Okay, let's look around some more. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jenna's here signaling you. Go to Jennifer. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Can I just say yes? You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anybody. She tells you to enjoy it anyway, and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Okay. Get a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes, I do. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. This might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Alright. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Can I go to the utility room? Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it. And a card. Look at card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around about you. There must be hundreds, no, thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Can I wink back? Okay. Alright, what's around us? Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Go back. Can I go back to the hall? You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. What? Look at Jen? What the hell? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, I think, Somebody help me. Uh-oh. Leave? What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Alright, well shit. You were standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Can I look at her? She's waiting patiently for that ride home you'd promised her. Alright, do I have no choice? Okay. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. Go to living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom's pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Okay, let's look around. A coffee table and a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Get jacket. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Okay, let's go back. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning, and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. I guess I have to say yes then. I tried. Okay. Can I say no? There's no way I can change history or anything like that. Jen is standing by the front door, all ready to go. She thanks you for taking her home, even if it has taken you ages to find your keys. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad to have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused until Jen tells you, maybe use the key in your hand. Use keys. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for you when you return. You try to turn on the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding the key. Okay, well, fine. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. You turn the key in the ignition, and the car roars to life. And you drive. The car squeals, but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Well, you're the... Can I talk to her? She stares. Really? Move. Alright. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like a first-time driver. Oh. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. It is left or right. You can't remember. Stop. You didn't stop the car, did you? You should have. But I said stop. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I guess we're going left? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I guess, okay, right it is then. Turn right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left, of course it's left. Go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Okay, that's not what really happened though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Now what do I do? What happens if I try and pull over? You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against you. Gravity trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car is torn into the chassis. Poisonous fumes spilling into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. The car is broken beyond repair. The windows are smashed and there's wreckage all around you. You are both wearing your seat belts. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall into your knees, the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Hide bottle? Well, that's not smart thinking, is it? They will eventually find it and will link it to you. Look at blue car. The hazard lights are blinking and fumes are rising from the engine through the smashed windows. You can see the motionless driver. And go to the blue car. The door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. Okay. Put whiskey in blue car. There we go. Oh my god, okay. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence into his passenger seat. Alright. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness behind them. An army of people still all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Silhouette is a police officer. and in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Okay, find that. Approach. Approach figure. You approach the man. The pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the
You're tearing
ground.
yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
Okay,
Say it. Tell them.
I'm going this way. I guess, oh, I'm going back, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Listen to yourself.
Gotta go to the room. Tell them the truth. Tell them what I
Understand,
did.
James. Do you not understand?
Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else is
The you're having must come to an end.
ever watching. I think that's what it said.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on.
Pretty sure I'm
Let's
in a
get you back to
mental
your shift.
institute
I'll see you tomorrow.
of some sort. Definitely not all there, though. Well, that was a really good game. That was awesome. I liked that a lot. And you know what? The message in the end, don't drink and drive, is probably one of the most important messages you could ever teach people. And honestly, I still don't understand how some people can't be taught that simple lesson. Some very pathetic, stupid people make some stupid decisions. But this game was actually amazing. I liked it a lot. And I hope you guys liked it too. If you did, you can check it out. You can get it pretty much anywhere that offers games. I think you can get it. I got it for free on the Epic Store, but I'm pretty sure you can get it on Epic, Steam, probably other places. Just look for it. It's out there. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. And if you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, you should definitely hit the subscribe button. It helps out a lot. And if you hit the notification bell, then you'll know whenever we post a new video. And you'll know exactly what the video is. And yeah, also you guys can join me on my Twitch channel. The link is in the description below. Pretty much every weekday, Monday through Friday, between 10 and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, unless there's something that I have to take myself away for, that's where I'll be. So you guys can see me there. But anyways, that's all. Oh yeah, also, I have a merch store. You guys want to check that out? Link below as well. But that's all I'll say about that. I don't want to keep dragging this on for too long. Thank you guys so much. We got a new back. Getting late. We got a new background here. All right. That's it for me. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you all next time.